I'm gonna start this off by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakadesh. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father. Bahashem means in the name of. Yahweh Shai is the name of the only begotten Son, who the world so ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And all of that is in the Lashuan Kadesh, the Paleo Hebrew. I want to give double honors and salutations to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the 144,000 male prophets. Shalom to the rest of the 1/3 consisting of men, women, and children. Shalom. So I want to get into a quick lesson on the woman, pretty much. I want to get into a quick lesson on the woman and self-control and discipline, man, because if you don't have discipline, if you don't have self-control, man, you're done. You're done. You might as well just put the fries in the bag now, because you're cooked. Because these women, man, we're living in some very demonic, very perilous times where the so-called black woman, she's out of her fucking mind, man. Like, literally. Let me show y'all a clip.
My nigga acting crazy. I'm about to get rid of his baby. His mama acting shady. His sister trying to spray me. His homeboys wanna fuck me.
Alright, so now I got a few precepts for y'all. You know, and this right here is mainly to you Akim, to you brothers that's in the truth, that's young, just like me, man. And if this help anybody else, you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah, man. So this right here is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all what? Through the woman we all die. Of the woman became the beginning, Salakia. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Alright, man? So, in the Garden of Eden, you know, who was the first to eat that apple? And no, I'm not talking about no real fucking apple. I'm talking about the philosophies and the customs of the heathens. Alright? Fuck that Christianity bullshit that they've been telling you your whole life. Oh, a snake came up and gave her an apple. No. They learned the way of the other people, of the heathens. They learned the way that they wasn't supposed to way. They forsook the law, statutes, and commandments that the Allahayim gave them. All right? And I can prove that. Let's get it right now. All right, so this right here is Genesis chapter 3, and I'm going to start at the first verse. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Most High Power had made. And he said unto the woman, Yeah, hath the Allahayim said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? You know what I'm saying? Of the other philosophies, of the other doctrines, of the other trees, you know, because trees represents people, you know. In the Garden of Eden, you had Adam and you had the Adamites, you know. You had the other people. You had the sons and daughters, and you had the other people that was created along with Adam. All right. So that evil spirit, he came and questioned the woman. And let's continue. But of the fruit of the tree which in the midst of the garden, Allahayim hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for Allahayim doth know that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as powers, knowing both good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and ate, and gave unto her husband also, and he ate. All right, so that takes us back to Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 24, where it says, Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. All right. This right here is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart and the wickedness. Salakia, I'm going to start over. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart and any wickedness but the wickedness of a what? Take a look for yourself. The wickedness of a woman. All right, man. If you're not moving with self-control, man, if you're not being diligent, if you're not praying, if you're not fasting, man, if you're not disciplining yourself, man, and this is primarily to myself, but this is also to you young men, because I see a lot of you young men on this app losing y'all fucking minds over these no good ass 302s, man. These ladies, they don't give a fuck about y'all, man. And you know what? I'm about to prove that right here. This right here is Job chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feareth power and escheweth evil. Okay? So Job is a righteous man who fears the Most High and he hates evil. Okay? So he's a righteous man in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 2. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels and 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she-asses and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east. Okay? So Job is not your average Joe. So Job, he is what a lot of people will call nowadays a high value man. Okay? So if Job was a perfect, upright man who escheweth evil, one that feareth power, if he fears the Most High, how you think his woman gonna be? Do you think he's gonna have a hoe? Hell no. He's gonna have a Proverbs 31 woman. Why? Because he fears the Most High. He got everything that he want. He got everything that he need. What else? And he hates evil. So why would he be fucking around with some hoe that got her nose in all of this other shit that's continuing on social media, dancing around, making TikToks with a fucking ass out and man, like we don't want none of that, man. This right here is Job. Matter of fact, so pretty much Job, he wasn't, like I said, he wasn't fucking around with no hoes, man. Job had a nice woman, man. The woman that you see nowadays, 9 times out of 10, they can't compare to Job. They can't compare to Job's woman. They can't. They can't, man. This right here is Job chapter 2, verse 9. His wife said unto him, matter of fact, Salakia, let me get something else. All right, so we all know the story of Job. You know, he pretty much had everything, and ultimately, Satan, he was like, stretch out your hand, touch him. He a perfect and upright man, and he has everything he got because you gave it to him. He's protected on every side because you protected him, right? So this right here is Job chapter 2, verse 5 to 7. And this is Satan talking to Yahweh, the Most High, right? But now stretch out your hand and strike his flesh and bones, and he will surely curse you to your face. All right? But the Most High said unto Satan, very well, then he is in your hands, but you must spare his life. So Satan went out from the presence of Yahweh and afflicted Job with painful sores in the soles of his feet from the soles of his feet to the crowns of his head. All right. So Job, he got all of these. He pretty much. He looked crazy now. His family going. His cattle was going. His servants, everything, man, everything that he had, everything that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai granted Job with is now taken away from him. Now he's left alone with himself, his faith, and his woman. And you want to know what the woman said? Take a look at this. This right here is Job chapter 2, verse 9. His wife said, matter of fact, hold on. We finna start at verse 7, Salakia, verse 8. Alright. Then Job took a piece of broken pottery and scraped himself with it as he sat among the ashes. Alright. So Job is in a very low state right now. Alright. He done seen he got news that his children dead, his cattle is dead, everything that he had, his whole life is falling to pieces right before his eyes. And you want to know what the woman said? This right here is Job chapter 2 verse 9. His wife said to him, "Are you still maintaining your integrity? Curse power and die." You gotta understand, man, this ain't no regular hoe. This ain't no 302, man. This not the woman that we have nowadays. This is a Proverb 31 woman, man. This is this right here. This woman is a woman that most of you dudes will want, man. But you want to know what she said when he fell? Curse power and die. If that don't go to show you that these women not shit, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. This right here is 1 Ezra chapter 4 verse 26 to 28. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go to 26. Many men have lost their minds because of women and have become slaves of them. Many have perished or stumbled or sinned because of women. And now do you not believe me? Man, I know I'm not the only one, man. Not too long ago, about a year ago, I done seen a lot of shit, man. I done seen dudes getting walked on chains by evil ass women, man. Literally, by evil women, man. Literally, I'm talking on their knees, crawling with a fucking chain around their neck. Matter of fact, this right here is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1. And this is Paul. "Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman." You shouldn't even touch a woman, man. Why? Because most of these women, in these last days that we living in, and in the last captivity that we are in, Babylon the Great, which is America, man, you better off by yourself. Man, these women not gonna do you no good, man. The only thing a woman, matter of fact, and I got a video that I'm about to pop up.
And then you women that think you're deep, let me tell you about the deeper that you get into this truth, the more you come to the realization that a woman is really nothing, man. Outside of giving you some box and comforting you. That's your toy, your toy right there, man. That's your toy right there. That's something that you play with. That's something that you put your penis in. You know, you suck on the titties and all that. You know, you kiss her. You know, you play with her and shit. And then you procreate. You know, you have children. That's the purpose of a woman. It's all physical.
The only thing that these women are good for is sex, comfort, and reproduction, man. Other than that, you all by yourself, man. As soon as you fall, they're gonna be like, "Curse power, you still maintaining your faith? You still believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai? You had everything, now you don't got nothing. You can't see that he hates you?" Like, shut the fuck up. This right here is Proverbs 25, verse 28. "He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls." Okay? So if you cannot control your lust, if you cannot control yourself when it comes down to these women, you're done. You're not going to make it, man. You're cooked. You might as well put the fries in a bag, man. You might as well put the fries in a bag, man. You need Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai at the top and at the tip and at the first point of your head every single day, man. From the moment you wake up and from the moment you go to sleep, man. Why? Because all you got in this life is your faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and the Akia, man. That's all you got, man. That's all you got. Now, if Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gives you a faithful wife, you know, you say, call her name like Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. because we know that a wife is a good thing, man. A good wife is a good thing. A woman that fears Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is a good thing, all right? A Proverbs 31 woman is a good thing. But when you sitting up there trusting and all of that shit, man, when you leave your faith when you turn away from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and start trusting in these women, that's where you fall. And with that being said, I'm going to say shalom.